Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I got a customer spotlight I'd like to do today. I have a friend of mine who dropped off this Losi 5B for me to finish a build on, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So let me show you guys how awesome this car is. And here it is. This car is absolutely ridiculous. So this is a Losi 5B electric with pretty much every hop-up part that you can possibly get for one of these things. I knew how to do a video on it because it's been sitting here on the counter here at the store, and every single person who walks past this thing, no matter what they're here for, has to stop and look at this car because it's just, this thing commands attention. So besides the body itself that's very bright and attention grabbing, this thing just, it's loaded with goodies. So let me get the body off here and show you what's underneath it. Metal. So this thing is loaded with Vidivon parts and Taylor parts. I think the only thing that hasn't been upgraded on this is the bell cranks here. We have it's powered by a Castle motor and a Hobby Wing ESC. And look at this gear ratio. I have no idea how fast this thing's gonna go, but it must do 100 miles an hour, even with how heavy it is. And this thing is crazy heavy with all this metal on it. Besides the size of the vehicle, everything being aluminum definitely adds all the weight. We have a really nice metal gear servo in this. It's all it runs on a Futaba radio system. It's got a Vidivon box. It's got Vidivon gearboxes, front and rear, center. I believe they're all Taylor diff housings, and it's cool. This thing is super awesome. I also really love the carbon fiber wing on this. I believe when they do these, I think it's a regular carbon fiber wing, or might be that the SSG carbon with like a red gel coat on it. Got some fingerprints on it. Make it all nice and clean before I give it back to the customer. But super cool. Got sway bars, all carbon fiber. These side lips are carbon fiber. The control arms are plastic, but they are machined. I don't know if these are Delrin, but they're super nice. It's wild. The only thing that's, I think, an issue with this is whatever wheels these are here. These giant grip, the bead locks, these little bolts here touch the steering end links here. But apparently the customer does have several sets of wheels on this, so I think these are for show. I'm told that this gets run all the time. I don't believe it because there's not a scratch on it. Let's see if I can even do this one-handed. I can't. It's got an aftermarket chassis on it. It's got skid plates. But yeah, had a really good time putting this thing together. I just wanted to do a little quick showcase on it and how super cool this is. I love when customers bring me cars to work on that are this perfect. I also think the Taylor parts, I believe they're clear anodized. I haven't done any research on these parts, but has like this like rainbow finish to it. So I believe there is a clear coat on a lot of these aluminum bits, which is good because that'll keep them from oxidizing on the long term. But yeah, hopefully I'll get the opportunity to see this thing run one day, because it is ridiculous. Super cool. Only other issue I will point out, I don't know who makes these shock towers, but this rear, this Vidivon, the wing mount doesn't fit perfectly to the back of the shock tower. There's a little bit of gap between the bolts. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can 3D print or maybe put some spacers on this. But I'm waiting for the customer to get back to me on that. Very, very cool car. So, like I mentioned, very much get to appreciate working on vehicles like this. It's rare that a customer brings me something that's so absolutely tricked out. But yeah, this thing is sweet. And that's it. That's just a quick little overview of this ridiculous car. I just wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching the video, and hopefully maybe there'll be some follow-ups on this vehicle or some of the other really cool things that customers do drop off for me to work on from time to time. But maybe those give you some inspiration for one of your crazy builds. I don't know how much money's put into this thing. It's got to be a lot, but this is definitely a labor of love. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That super helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.